Hello, good morning, good afternoon. This is Fakadu from User Education Support Service Ethiopia from Ethiopia. Today, I would like to ask for your support. I collected a lot of books together with my colleague, Dr. Mary Willis, and also other very kind-hearted people. We have collected very interesting books that can help our brothers and sisters in Africa, but we couldn't send them because well, these books are heavy. It's a lot, it takes a lot of space. So we're asking if you're going to Ethiopia, if you're going to Addis Ababa, please can you take some of these books and bring to our young university students and young professionals in Ethiopia? Some of these books have been written by my friends and colleagues. For example, this one book called Tukanzi is written by my friend Tekle from Texas, and it's just one of the books that I encourage our young people to read. I already almost completed reading it, so I'd like to pass it to the others. And also, I have another book on leadership, and I also have this book, which is a very good quality book. It's Advanced in Nutrition and Human Metabolism. This can help students in chemistry, biochemistry, public health, and nutrition and food science students. And I also have another book on leadership. This one says reimagining leadership. You know, the topic of leadership in general in Africa is not such a strong topic. A lot of researchers didn't pay that much attention, and we don't have that strong leadership program in Ethiopia. So I am advocating for a leadership degree for people to get at least short courses. If it's not a university degree, just short courses and trainings. And Working with the Poor is another book. And I also get this book, Daughters of the Flower, Fragrant Garden, two sisters separated by the civil war during China, and now they are reunited here in the US. And this is my first book. This was my first book. It was only 57 pages. You can get it from Amazon. For those of you who contemplate, who are not sure, who are reluctant to start writing, you could read this book and get me motivated because when I started, honestly speaking, I didn't have that much confidence, that much idea, and the motivation to do. So I wrote 57 pages, and I couldn't go much further. You can get this from Amazon. I read it. It's a part one of my book, and as you know, part four, my African Dream, is already still in Amazon. You can also buy and support this book. I'm ready to send it to Africa, but I need your support. Please help me to bring these books back to those who need it. And there's another book which is Against the Grain. It's a book that is uh, being on the market when I attended the World Food Prize Conference where I met Professor Gabisa Jeta. And I have another book. This one written by the King of Ethiopia. It's about the leadership experiences. So as someone who is interested in leadership, in making Africa, a better place. So I'm interested in what leaders have been going through, what is their experience, what do they tell us. And another very good book, Grain by Grain, from Montana, one of high quality books that connect soil health to human health. I really encourage you to read this book. I had the chance to talk to the author, have his signature, and his presentation was very inspiring. I have another book that says, I don't have enough faith to be an atheist. Read it. It's a very interesting book. I had the chance to attend this presentation thanks to the International Students Fellowship here at the University of Nebraska. And it's a very good quality book. And The Legend of Sheba by Tuscan Lee was donated to me by Dr. Natalie Han. I really thank Dr. Natalie. And I also had the chance to attend the presentation by the author of this book, The Legend of Sheba. And also, there is another very good quality book written by my friend Amlaku from Denver, Colorado. And my name means is God. It's a journey of a lucky country boy. So please buy, read it. So this is on my to-do list. I already started, but really I didn't finish because I'm also, working on my PhD. So my time is more or less very busy. I couldn't find enough time, to sit and, like complete some of the things I'm very much interested about. But I always worry and think of the young people in Africa, those who have very bright minds, those who are really hard workers, but they didn't get enough support. So yeah, there are a lot of books. I cannot call the names and titles. Look, these are another group of books, and I also have these books here. These are in addition to what I just showed you. For example, this book. This one is a book by a survivor of cancer, and she was the best book award winner during the Nebraska Books Conference here, and had the chance to talk to her. And she wrote about her experience as a survivor from cancer. It's very, very, um, difficult to imagine what it means to be in a situation of being a cancer patient and then coming back from that, then telling a story means a lot. This one, to read it. Yeah, so we have a lot of books. We have all these books that I would like to send to Ethiopia. Uh, yeah, some of them, even this one is written by my friend Dr. Helen from Nebraska. I have a book on emotional intelligence, which Dr. Helen was using for one of her classes, and the leadership course, book, another, and yeah, it's like a lot of books here to show you a little bit. Let me try to pick the camera. See, look at all these books and these books here, and also at the back of other list of books here. Okay, and then all these books and this book. Please help us to reach to the young people in Ethiopia, in Africa, and let's pass on the inspiration, the motivation, and also help me in printing these hoodies in Ethiopia, especially those of you working in a textile area, in a garment, and the fashion industry or whatever. I would like to send these books, these hoodies and t-shirts, print them in Ethiopia, and then pass it to the young people, yes, Ethiopia families in uh, Ethiopia and Addis Ababa in different parts of the country. Yeah, so we have a lot of, we are in a Yes Ethiopia studio, so there are a lot of things that I can show you. This is a gift sent to me from the University of Nebraska Extension Department for my support during a visit here. And also, yeah, this is sent to me by Mega from Roots Ethiopia. It's a postcard. Uh, it's they are working on education missions around Hadia in Osana area. So please reach out to me if you'd like to work with Megan and Roots Ethiopia. You can get their contact from the internet. I also like to show you this picture. It's a picture signed by Laureate Afork Tekle, and it's a gift given to Dr. Natalie Han, his best friend, and he's also my mentor here in Nebraska. So it's a gift from her. So if you're, if you know family members of Afork Tekle, or if you are a close friend, if you want to know more about Afork Tekle, Dr. Natalie Han, she was his very close friend. So please reach out to me. And there are a lot of things that I can share you from Ethiopia studio. So um, yeah, but for today, help me in sending these books to Ethiopia. If you go to Ethiopia, just send me a message. Then we can send you some of these books and you can take them on your extra baggage. Thank you so much.